What's going on? I'm Donald Nelson, joined by Kelz with Supreme Confidence, and you're listening to today's episode of Love Affair Discussion with Kelz podcast. The Confidence in the Klutch Network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, gotta have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Gold ball or bust. You can't fit in when you're standing out. Shout out to Quan Book. He said, man, I like that one quote you said. You can't fit in when you're standing out. He liked that, but he said, I'm a steal your joint when you say stay sucker free. I said, go ahead, Quan. That's my man. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. That bell button to get notifications of new episodes and when we go live is important. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K&K. Whenever I post something, please. Anybody want to take care of my social media, let me know, because I don't do anything on it. I damn near need to vlog. I need to get a selfie stick and walk around. Coming up, we're talking about That's How You Feel as Usual. Last time I checked. I was mesmerized last night. I'll tell y'all why, but it ain't nothing new. Question of the week: is it appropriate to give Father's Day gifts, cards, whatever, etc., to single opposite sex parents? And what is it to be a mother? Me and Kelz just had a knockout, drag out, off wax conversation. You want to keep on going? I said, put it on the pod. So if you one of them mothers that think it's all about you, you're going to be pissed off listening to me, and I can't wait to piss you off. The confidence start right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
I wish Kelly would eye punch me again. Finally, we got her back. Hey, Kelly.
All I did was shake my head. I didn't eye punch you. I'm just shaking my head.
Yeah, hi, Kelly.
SMH. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, she mad. I don't give a damn about that.
I'm not
Listen to me.
mad
Listen
because
to me.
everyone is entitled to whatever they want.
Whatever people gotta do about themselves, fix, whatever. I'm all for it. Whatever makes them a better person, I'm all for it. So we'll jump into the whole fake holidays out here, but we'll do that later. So, how you feeling, Kelly?
Well, I really wanted you to go first because I think we're probably feeling the same. Yeah, last night and this morning, I had the pleasure of finally watching Homecoming by Beyonce. And when I say I was just like in awe of who she is as a woman, a singer, an entertainer, a performer. I have never seen a show like that ever. And I'm not the type of person that really like goes to concerts and stuff like that, but like I've never seen Beyonce. No, I take it back. I have seen Beyonce in concert.
There you go.
I have seen her in concert. You know what? It brings it back.
There you go.
It's coming back
Let's
to
go.
me now. I saw her in concert in 2009 at the Essence Fest. And whatever, I can't remember the name of that facility. Whatever.
The Superdome, the
Superdome,
Mercedes-Benz
yeah.
Dome nowadays.
The Superdome at the time. That, yeah, she was awesome. Awesome. And she didn't have everything that she had on the stage for Homecoming. She called, y'all. That's all I gotta say. And I give my props to her, and I hope that other women are giving their props to her and not hating on her, because she is all that bag of chips and then some. She can do it, bend over, backwards, everything. I mean, it shows like just how artistic and creative she is as an individual. I had an opportunity to see what's going on in her mind, and it came out in such a beautiful way. The film was awesome. The editors did a great job. Everybody that participated in that they did an awesome job.
Tap them white buttons, G.
I was impressed.
Thank you for everybody logging in on Facebook till I do it on Twitter. It is what it is. But last night I had Swaggo here, the great, and Kelz, pre-production, all that, planning for other things. And Kelly like, watch Homecoming. I said I had to watch Homecoming, but I think I said it on Tuesday, Wednesday. No, I didn't. I'm done with the semester. Got my first grade back. Not happy with it, y'all. You know, we do A's over at Confidence in the Klutch. We don't we don't do B pluses. So my first class I got a B plus in. I don't believe in that. I ain't supposed to be cussing because it's Ramadan, all that. So, but Kelz was like, watch the homecoming. I said, I'll watch the homecoming. I seen Beyonce. I seen her whenever she did the Lemonade joint. I was in Chicago. So,
was that on the run? No.
Lemonade.
That was. Oh, she did a Lemonade tour. Okay, I didn't know that. Bananas, huh?
I don't even talk about it. So, to see the homecoming joint, it was cool. I mean, depending who you talk to, it's just Beyonce. Like Beyonce's trash to some people or whatever. Beyonce's for the gay man, whatever. So, homecoming takeaways: written, directed, and produced by Beyonce. The blackness that her and Jay put out in the world nowadays, I love it. To stop this joint and do the Black National Anthem for real, I just, maybe want to get our Black National Anthem for my children, make sure they learn it, because I learned it in school, so I can't make sure the schools is teaching our kids the Black National Anthem. So I challenge all these parents to teach your child the Black National Anthem. That's one thing that once everybody somebody starts singing, every black person in America should stop, check themselves where they had to start singing right along. Like, I'm so black that during our basketball games, my last year when I was coaching on the east side, during Black History Month, I got the gospel choir, the best singers to come sing at our games, the Black National Anthem. And of course, the people that don't look like me, asked them to sing the national anthem. And I directed those kids to let them play the recording, but I need y'all to sing the shit out of this one. That's one cuss word. So we did that until they finessed them, and then they had them sing the national anthem too. But we weren't about that. It wasn't about that. But anyway, sometimes people that don't look like me want to be able to steal the shine away from what's important. That's what they do. Anyway, back to it. Every black girl needs to see it, not for wanting to be a singer or an entertainer, but for the confidence. Well, that's with a K.
Absolutely.
More men in the crowd knew the songs, though. I mean, they knew the songs and they knew the moves and junk. I'm like, how y'all know the dance moves, fam? So there's a lot of men. So my OG said, man, you gay if you like Beyonce. And I said, man, I can't. So it's funny to me because he was like, yo, only gay. He like, if Beyonce ain't down the summer do a concert, not down the summer, but Diana Ross do a concert, like it'd be nothing but gay men there. I said, damn, that's wild. So I've been down Beyonce for a long time, bro. So then I had to get out of his house. So she's amazing. She's a real one. The HBCUs and what they mean. Like, I knew I couldn't go to HBCUs because it'd be too many beautiful women, and I wouldn't be able to focus. But I would be able to focus if it was a beautiful woman that wanted me to focus. It is what it is. I don't know how people do it. I applaud everybody that can go to HBCU and make it happen. I just think nowadays with too many, everybody want to play 2K, too much, everybody want to smoke the weed and all that. It's too many circles that you can get swayed away from. So I don't know. But Beyonce's catalog is timeless, priceless. My man Hov, being a father and a husband, love that. And Beyonce is the GOAT. I challenge anybody. You can come on my show. You can sit right here. If it's a different show, whatever, if Kelz here or not, take her seat right there, and we can go toe for toe on if Beyonce better than Janet Jackson. And I'll tell you 80 million reasons why she is. Not better than, we got to compare them, but we have to put her in the pantheon of the greatest black entertainer, greatest entertainer of all time, Beyonce. No matter if she's black or a woman. She's one of the greatest entertainer of all time. She has to go up there with Madonna right now. So
yeah, I agree.
So we throwing her up there.
She been up there with her though for a minute. Yeah, she has.
No, she hasn't. She hasn't been up there since. You got to give her that Beyonce album is when she separated from her daddy with that birthday B-Day album. She separated from her daddy. And that's when she started being a grown woman instead of that kiddie pop music. And then it started getting realer and realer and realer. Then when she dropped that Beyonce album, just out the blue on a Friday in November of 2013, that's when it got real. That's when it got real, Kelz. That album right there. Because she did the visual album with it. Then she did the Lemonade joint. Then it was over. Then she did the Carters. It's over. Now she got to do the Destiny's Child, and it's over.
Destiny's Child again?
God, yeah. I don't know if Michelle need to be in there, though.
I need them to take it back. Like, everybody. I need everybody in there.
All them other girls was whack. That's why they left.
I just need everybody in there.
For what? They was whack. They was mad. They was mad it was about Beyonce. some people cool with it's about a Beyonce. It is about Beyonce. Her daddy was the manager. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't give a damn. They kiss my ass. Now.
That's
all
two
them-
cuss words.
I don't care. What is it to be a mother? No, that's the question of the week anyway. Question of the week. That's the topic of the week.
Right.
Is it appropriate to give mothers Father's Day cards, gifts to single opposite sex parents, Kelz?
So I'm gonna flip it. Like, so would it be appropriate to give? So if you're a single dad, Mother's Day is tomorrow. Would it be appropriate to celebrate a single dad on Mother's Day? So I kind of feel I have mixed feelings about it because I feel like everybody has their role and everybody should play their role. Now, I know there are situations in which you have children that grow up with just a mother, or you have children that grow up with just a father, and people always think that the mother should step into the role of being mother and father, and vice versa. Father should step into the role of being father and mother. And I feel like we've been appointed these roles, God-given roles, purpose for a specific role. And it's not to say that I don't think we should celebrate. For example, you're a single dad. It's not to say I don't think we should celebrate, but what
are you talking
you
about,
should
Kelz?
celebrate. I feel like you should celebrate people
answer the
all
question,
the time.
please answer the question.
But as far as like celebrating a father on Mother's Day, no.
Hell yeah, you celebrate fathers on Mother's Day because a lot of mothers nowadays they done flip the gamut. Everything is on the other side. Now you got mamas that ain't shit, and you got dads that's holding down the kids. So therefore, here's what it is. I'm one of them fathers that I get some Mother's Day cards. I get, hey, it's Mother's Day, but I just want to let you know you do a great job with your children. I get that. So I appreciate the love. And it don't take nothing away from nobody else. So shit, how can anybody else be mad at somebody else catching some love? That's hating to me, but it is what it is. I'm gonna get it every day because I do it every day. The day don't define who the hell I am. On Father's Day, I'm not out walking with my kids, out with the what the hell was them things? What's the thing? The Power Wheels and all this shit so people can see me and happy Father's Day and walking down the street. I used to see that shit like that. I ain't never doing nothing on Father's Day no more. Not a damn thing. I ain't doing none of that. So then I ain't got no problem with that. I think that's jealousy and envy when somebody else don't want you to get nothing that don't affect them. Like it don't affect nobody else, but to piggyback on your gender and roles and whatever the Bible say, the Bible is thousands of years old. The Bible been one of them books that, depending on who you are and what organized gang you a part of called your church and whatever leaders running that joint, whoever it is, you got to ride with what they say. But I ain't with all that. You can't tell me them rules in the Bible supposed to be able to go about today. So the mother-father roles been jumped out the window because it don't matter unless you marry. That's what we was talking about off wax, y'all. When you married, you have your defined roles. Because right now, I don't know nobody that's a single parent. They got the other parent doing what the hell they supposed to do. I don't know nobody like that. Yeah. I know a couple.
I know a couple of people like that.
I know a couple, but shit, I don't see it. But it don't matter what you is. I don't even consider myself a father. I consider myself a parent because not only do I have to discipline, I have to nurture. If we're going back to the rules of the Bible, the father was the disciplinarian, the breadwinner, all that shit. So we're going to the rules of the Bible. Women's supposed to stay at home and not do nothing. And we can't do that. We can't use the Bible for when we want to make it benefit what we talking about. Because that's what's wrong with Christians now. They hypocrite Christians. They say one thing and do another. But when it come down to them, then they want to run to the Bible and say, oh, the Bible say. And no, the Bible don't say nothing. You don't say nothing about that. You can find a verse in the Bible to say that's why you're supposed to be a slave. And find another verse in the Bible to say why you can't be gay, but then you can. I don't know. Whatever everybody want to say, it is what it is. But I guess my love on Mother's Day. All of
So
it.
then maybe it should be Parents' Day then.
I don't give a damn about none of them days. I don't give a damn about Father's Day, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, Sweetest Day.
I mean,
I don't give a damn about Thanksgiving. I don't give a damn about Halloween. I don't give a damn about Columbus Day. Only one I care about really is Christmas because it's for the kids and birthdays. All them other days can get the hell up out of here because they're irrelevant. We already know what they for. They for the car makers and everybody else. They're a manufactured ass day. Anybody that really love their parents gonna let their parents know they know them, love them all throughout the year, not one day going overboard. What I'm supposed to do over here tomorrow, I'm supposed to have the seafood buffet, the chocolate buffet, all my women in my family over here getting pedicures and manicures and shit and having somebody run around here and we got all the men in the family serving them. Hell no. For what?
Why not?
It's a waste of money. You know what I mean? It's a waste of money. That's one for that want that. Get you a nigga to do that for you. Don't ask your family members to do that.
Why
If
not?
your ass is lonely, get you a nigga. Go ahead.
Why not?
Out of here.
I mean,
Mother's Day is overrated and it's over embellished and everybody else. We don't have fathers don't get none of that. None
you
of that.
think fathers don't get anything?
Hell no,
on
we don't get
Father's
nothing. We
Day?
get a quarter. We get a quarter of the attention that mothers get on Mother's Day. We get a quarter of that.
Oh, I'm sorry. We do birth children.
That don't mean shit.
We do birth.
Y'all
We
birth
do
children.
bring them into the world so
y'all-
that you can be the father.
Get out of here. Here we go once again. We want to go to the rules of the Bible. Y'all birth the children of the seed that we give y'all. So really, that's our property we giving y'all. It's a law in the books about that. If I really want to fight for any of my kids about anything, it's a law in the books that I can fight about. That's my seed. That's my property. So therefore, I gave that woman. It had to go and her to grow. But if we really want to get deep down into it, people don't know the rules. I know the laws. It's our seed, fam. Y'all gave birth to our seed. That's our seed, though. If we really want to get technical about it, but I don't care. I don't care about none of that. I'm all for it. But Mother's Day is an overhyped.
You're right. It is your seed, but without this vessel, your seed can't grow.
Well, then should we?
Your seed can never come to fruition, and
We
you can never reproduce, so to speak.
We not, but I'm not the one that got a problem with Mother's Day. You do. You got a problem with niggas getting love on Mother's Day. Like that's
Listen.
whack. That's just hating.
Listen,
That's just like
since
me-
you create a
that's
day,
hate.
since you create a day,
Who created the day? The manufacturers, the
know-
car
listen,
makers, the
we know
flower
it's
people.
all about big business.
Okay,
we
then.
know,
What
we
you
know it's
talking about?
we know it's all about boosting the
talking about,
economy.
fam?
But since you have a day to celebrate mothers, I'm not saying
We're Felon Day. We need Felon Day then. Felon Day. We need to celebrate the felons because they took it. Nah, see, you laughing over. Let's talk about
Felon
it.
Day.
Let's celebrate felons because they took risks and took chances to provide for their family, and we don't know the circumstances they were under and all that stuff. We ain't talking about the felons
Well,
that
the
sold
fellas,
the.
they get it on Mothers and Fathers Day.
Oh, but I'm saying
It's a
though, if we
mother
talking
or
about it, man, we can't listen, man. We all know it's a manufactured holiday, man. We know that already. We know that. I know that. You know that. So, but yeah, I get my love. Bet you tomorrow I get some cars and some money. So it is what it is. Bet you
Good for
tomorrow.
you.
Yeah, absolutely. I ain't got no problem with it.
Good for you.
I'm a different type of nigga anyway. I don't care.
Good for you. I mean, Mother's Day is for me. It's fine. I don't necessarily have to be celebrated, so to speak, because I do my job, and I do my job.
Yeah, but
well.
that wasn't the question. The question was
But
that wasn't the question. Though.
Since
It
we
wasn't
have
about
the days, you do your day and I do mine.
What type of shit is that? It don't. But okay, so
That's my opinion.
Let me get it. Yeah, but I mean, listen. You can't get mad at niggas getting stuff.
First of all, I know for
That
me,
shit whack.
I know me for a fact, I cannot be a father.
It's not about that shit, yo. Y'all, you know what?
Listen,
Let me tell y'all something.
I can't be a father.
Fuck outta here. Let
And,
me tell
and
you
don't
something.
celebrate me
That's
like
bullshit.
I am a father.
That's bullshit.
I'm
Let
a
me-
single parent.
Celebrate me like a mother if I got mothers that ain't doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing, first of all. Second of all, if I'm in a single parent household with not a qualified woman over here helping me raise my motherfucking kids and giving me help, that's for two.
That's like 3 or 4 cuss words.
Third. My daddy did 13 motherfucking years in jail. You know what I mean? So my family helped out. You know what I mean? All my family on both sides of the game. My mama did the best job she could with me. And at times she had to be as stern as a father's supposed to be with the discipline and as nurturing as a mother can be. But see me, I'm a militant black man. Therefore, certain things I'm going to instill in my kids that I can't nurture. So they don't get the nurturing they deserve. But I try my hardest to check myself to give them nurturing like a mother would. So I don't want to hear that shit about what a woman can't do. That's why we got all these soft ass niggas out here You know what I mean? Want to get everything the easy way because they mamas allowing these boys to be soft ass whining little bitches and they daughters to be hard headed ass girls, and that's the problem from these mamas, Kelly.
So you think a father is his responsibility is not to nurture?
It's not in our. Listen, man. Like the laws are logic. The law. I don't know what you're confused for. You watch the Animal Planet. You see who be hunting. You see the ones that stay with the babies and the ones that go out and hunt. Certain shit is in us. Man, we're animalistic hunters by nature. That's why we always getting in trouble for cheating on our woman, because we want to hunt. We want to get the new coochie and be like, okay, I got the new coochie. Not worrying about we playing in bad coochie in the streets. We got good coochie at home, but we'll risk everything just to get a new piece of cooch because we hunters. That's the problem. But at the end of the day, you get an award for being best supervisor of the year does nothing for me. It does everything for me because you're my friend, but it don't make me not shine, right? So I can't get mad at you getting the award because that's not my profession, right? Being a mother, can't no mother get mad over a nigga getting some love on Mother's Day. It's just reality. It's the times we live in. If you got a two mama household or a two daddy household, they can't get nothing either. They only get one on Father's Day. They don't get nothing on Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about.
I don't know nothing about that.
Well, you got to. You better. Your kids go to school with people. Go to school with them. They see it when they drop them off and pick them up.
Yeah,
you got to deal with it. You got to be able to explain these things. People living in fairy tales.
I can't explain that.
Hit them joints, so I don't give a damn. Whatever makes you feel like you're a better person is what it is. I'm cool with it. So if don't nobody want no love, they don't get no love. But everybody should get some love. It is what it is. Even the punk ass mamas that ain't shit, just don't ask me for no money to support it. I ain't supporting punk ass mamas. Period.
Ooh, that's about a good 15 cuss words for you.
I don't care. People make me cuss. People make me cuss like you. Talking that shit.
People make you cuss like I do.
Yeah,
I cuss.
Talking about I can't get that. Ain't come on, man. Ain't nobody taking away from. Yeah, but ain't nobody taking away from your whack ass mama day because I get some love on Mother's Day. Just think about it though, Kelz. That's just like us doing a podcast on relationships. We taking away from somebody else right now doing a podcast. No, we can all do the podcast. It's
the same thing.
Unrealistic black women, y'all at its finest. Let's go.
It's fine. That's the reason why we have this conversation. Because we're not gonna do a podcast where we always agree.
I know. But to me, it's hating. It's just hating. I didn't know you was a player hater.
Well, you call it what you want. I call it an opinion.
So if I give you something on Father's Day, I'm wrong.
You should love that.
If I give you something on
anything on Father's Day. I don't.
That's fine. Well, I won't give it to you. I give it to another single black woman taking care of her kids.
If that's what they want, I'm nobody's father.
I know you ain't the father. I know you ain't a man and you don't stand up and piss. But check this out.
I'm nobody's father.
Listen, I see what you do. I know what you do.
Never will.
I know it's hard out here and you ain't got no man in the household raising them kids. And listen, I just want to let you know, even though it's Father's Day, I appreciate what you're doing for the kids, because if it wasn't for strong mothers like you, your kids would be in all types of services and all this stuff and running around the community doing some bullshit. And I appreciate you taking the time with your children, disciplining them and showing them the way to do it like a father would if they had one in their life. Period. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with me telling you that on June, whatever, 16th or 17th or 18th? What's wrong with me telling you that? Nothing.
I'm straight. Tell me that on Mother's Day.
Wow. Okay, that's fine.
Or tell it to me all the time.
You don't do it every day.
Tell it to me all the time.
Get out
tell
of
it
here.
Tell it to me whenever. You don't have to even tell me on Mother's Day.
She going back, y'all.
It doesn't. I mean,
check the
I
file.
don't care.
She going back. You don't. Now you don't care.
No, I'm saying I don't. Like Mother's Day comes. Here's what I'm saying. Mother's Day comes around. It's not a big deal for me. Okay. But if you want to give me a day, you do whatever you like. But when Father's Day come around, I ain't looking for no. I'm not finna get on Facebook and post. Yeah, no, I'm not finna do none of that. None of that.
Okay, so me, I don't give a damn. People do what they want to do. It don't bother me. You got a problem with niggas getting love on Mother's Day.
All I said
I'm asking you. This just me and you. I'm asking you. Do you have a problem with black men?
All I said was.
No, let me finish. Do you have a problem with black men catching love on Mother's Day? The Mother's Day love that mothers get.
People can do whatever they like.
Shit.
They can do whatever they like. Guess who's not gonna do it? I'm not gonna do it.
That ain't what I asked you.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's not what I asked
But I'm
you.
telling you what I'm not going to do.
That's fine, but you didn't answer the question.
Okay.
You didn't answer the question.
We just talked about it.
I'm asking you. I want to clarify the end of the joint.
I just don't agree with that. I don't.
Okay, you don't agree with a man getting love on Mother's Day.
I don't agree with celebrating
a father on Mother's Day.
On Mother's Day.
That's bullshit. Go ahead. That's cool.
Just me.
That's cool. Well, I'm gonna get mad love tomorrow, so you better not call me. I'm gonna send you pictures of all the shit I get and everything.
I don't care because really what they ought to do is give it to you all the time.
I do get it all the time. I don't have no problem with it.
Well, that's what you should tell them.
No, I don't. I ain't gotta tell them nothing.
I don't. Give it to me then.
I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem.
Where was you
at
love? 3 weeks ago?
I don't have that problem.
Year.
I don't have no problem getting love. I don't have no problem. Whoever want to give me love, give me love. I don't care when they give it to me. I don't care. That's the problem. I don't care, G. Okay. Yeah. Now you're gonna talk that cash shit. What is it to be a mother? Let's go. Since you got all these great fucking ideas about motherhood, go ahead. This is your show. I'm sitting back. That's somebody said too. I see the last time you let Kelz just run with it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna let her get her shit off. Here go one of them times. Cause I can't say nothing because it's Mother's Day. Niggas shouldn't say nothing about mamas on Mother's Day.
According to you, mothering is not being a disciplinarian.
That's not what I said. See, here we.
Hey, boy, but anyway,
that's not what I said. What I said is there's roles, and with nurturers and disciplinarians, and in a 2-parent household, there are roles defined. I don't know about you.
Roles are defined in any household, whether it's 1 parent or 2.
You're not listening to me. We're talking about 2-parent households. We ain't talking about single-parent households, nigga. Dude's married just like me. I don't know. I don't care what you say. How y'all rocking your house is different. There was roles defined in my house. Kick ass, come in after the kicking ass, and then it's all good. You understand me? When it come to disciplining, woo, 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 and here come mama behind, it's okay. Try not to woo, 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 woo. That's how we rocked. You understand me? I was the disciplinarian. She was the nurturer. Period. So, and I see that with a lot of my friends with how they do it and how they rock. I mean, sometimes, they got to go in and get mama off the kid's ass. Absolutely. But that's because mama got fed up because they ain't listening to her. It ain't about the whole, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting daddy or none of that. I ain't listening to daddy. Mama's getting in there and want to kick ass and raise hell after the child don't listen to her ass because they always listen to the dad in a heartbeat because they don't want that ferocity of dad getting in that ass. When mama, shut up, especially with girls, see it all day. But when dad do it, oh no, we ain't having that. We ain't having that. So dad put more fear in the children than the mothers do in a 2-parent household. You see it all the time. Go ahead.
Okay.
See.
What?
You biased.
I just have an opinion.
Oh, here we go. This opinion shit.
I have a way of thinking.
Give me some data and facts then. I just gave you mad data and facts. Go ahead.
You didn't give me any data.
Oh, fuck. All right. Never mind. I guess my people, y'all, hey, all my friends, y'all not data according to the Kelz. Y'all ain't data. So, y'all not data. Y'all can't tell me we don't talk because I'm a father on Mother's Day. I can't talk. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all don't talk to me about nothing, y'all. Go ahead. Y'all don't talk, man. We don't talk about nothing, y'all. We just daddies because mamas run the world and shit. Too much Beyonce getting the motherfucker head. They get to thinking that silly shit, huh? Get out of here. That's crazy. I still want to. Fuck it. I answer the question. She don't want to answer. All right.
I was reading somebody's response.
We can't have no dead silence. What it is to be a mother? So there's a lot of things to be a mother. I'm not gonna talk about is my mama because that's the only mama I know, and my grandmother and the women in my family. I can't talk about nobody else's family, but to be a nurturer, support, ride or die, do whatever, grind, show you how to get it, be there for you when it all falls down. That's why a lot of women are jealous of your mother because she always gonna have your back no matter what. And these women, they love you, but they ain't loyal. That's why they always be getting gone. I don't want a woman to love me. I want a woman that's loyal to me. Love is going to make you do some shit that you ain't supposed to do, but loyalty won't because you know you ain't supposed to do it. So my mother, the mothers that I know, they showed me that is hope for our community out here because it's a lot of young mothers out here and 40-year-old mothers that's doing the right thing with their children, taking the time with their children, And it was a crazy thing when you get 18 and you go get out in the world, and 21 and get in the clubbing and all that and having your first kids. A lot of things happen to the wrong man in your life as far as women, and you know what I'm saying, whether they got you on a pole, holding a dope, holding guns, doing whatever. A lot of disrespect, you know, a lot of unprotectedness. You know, women got to go through classism, sexism, and racism, you know what I'm saying, triple threat oppression. So the black woman is the, you know, they always say it, like Farrakhan and Malcolm X and all them, you know, the most unprotected species on the face of the earth. And, you know, depending on some people you talk to, they might say it's deserved, because some people say the attitudes and all that, but it's still, you know, we got to protect. To me, our most prized possession as black people is the women. So if we don't protect our women, then it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Mother's Day, we don't protect them all the time. You know what I mean? That's the thing. But just being able to sacrifice and pump your kids up. You know what I'm saying? Play your role. Do what you need to do. When there's no man around, step up into other roles and make sure things get handled. You know, don't just be a cheerleader. Be a coach as well. So like the dads will be. And it's all that. But to be a mother is just never ending. It's always growing, and you never stop being a mother. It ain't when the kids get out. It ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't when they get married. You still got to be a mother. So, but you know, because mothers and grandmothers and great grandmothers, that it just keep on going and keep on going. So most women don't never stop being a mother. So, and I thank God for mine though. But that's just my thing. What it is to be a mother. So
Good. Good. I think
I can't wait to do this shit on Father's Day.
earlier this week I had I don't know, my daughter, 14. She said something to me. I don't know. She must have been talking about another individual, another mother, and the kids, and she might have said, "Well, they just had another baby" or something like that. And I said, "Well," children are a blessing, you know, not a burden. And when I think about just being a mother, it's a blessing to be a mother, because I think about so many women who, you know, have not been afforded the opportunity to birth a child, but they have been given an opportunity to take on that motherly role for some children that are not their own. So to me, being a mother is a blessing. It's a I hate to call it a job, but being a mother, I'm on call 24/7, 7 days a week. I'm never off, always on for every single one of my children, for every single one of their needs. Being a mother is the most important job I think that I have been given on this earth. It comes before me being a daughter. It comes before me being, at a time when I was married, it came before me being a wife. I was a mother right away. It was just like everything else was secondary. And a lot of times being a mother, you give up a lot of yourself to give to your children and to pour into your children, to make sure that they're protected, that they're nurtured, that they've been given all the tools and everything that they need, so that when they become who you are, or who you are and who you would like for them to be, that they grow up having a great quality of life, if not a better quality of life than you have provided for them. Sometimes being a mother is a struggle. It's difficult, you know, and a lot of times people say, you know, being a single mom is a struggle. You got to balance between children and work, and you're the one in the household and you're pretty much doing everything. But I've talked to women who are married and have a spouse and have support and have help, and it's still a struggle. So it just, being a mother is the best thing that I can say has ever happened to me. There are times when I lay down and I just sit and I look at my children and I thank God for my babies, because they are reflections of me. And it's just such a wonderful thing to sit back and watch someone who is a part of you grow up to sometimes become you. Like my little one, she's always like, Mommy, when I get bigger like you, I'm going to be like you. But just being able to, and for me being a mother, it's like it's even better for me because now I see why my mother said the things that she said, why my mother reacted the way that she did, or created boundaries and rules and standards for me and my siblings. So just being a mother is like, I hate to say I hate to keep saying it's the best job in the world, but it's like no other thing that I've ever done. It's just I feel very blessed to be able to have that role and to step into that role and take that role and take ownership of that role, because here I am, I've been given the opportunity to bring life into the world. For me, 3 times bring lives into the world, and just to watch them grow and become people just like you and I. Hopefully one day they might sit down and have a conversation and do a podcast or do whatever. But it's just it's being a mother is or motherhood is just like it's a blessing, and it really burns me when I feel like women who are mothers don't fully take on their role. And I see it all the time, or at least I think I feel like I see it all the time. But or at least I think I feel like
you do see it all the time. That's why we get love on Father's Day. That's why we get love on Father's Day, because a lot of women don't take on the role no more of being a mother.
But I think I feel like I see. I don't want to say like they don't step into the role, but I feel like some mothers.
Don't you work in the school system, G?
I do, but
so you see it every motherfucking day. You see it every day.
But here's what I want to clarify. I want to say that sometimes I feel like, it's a possibility that a mother doesn't do this or doesn't do that. I don't know for a fact, but that's just what I gather when I see children and I talk to children, and I don't ask them questions about, well, doesn't your mother do this? And I don't do that. But it's just like, when I look back at how I was raised or how I'm raising my children, and I'm just like, maybe your mother hasn't had this conversation. Maybe your mother hasn't done this for you, or maybe your mother hasn't, or whoever it is that stepped into that role of being your mother. But it's I don't know.
I'm not saying that. You got to run this tape back. You basically
I'm gonna give you a prime example.
You basically just validated what I said.
Validated what you said. We going back to that?
I'm just saying you basically did. You huffed and puffed and blew the house down, but you basically just validated what I said. Why men get love, why fathers get love, because it's about being a parent. I didn't say anything
about a man.
Oh my God, here we go.
Listen, I totally agree with you in what you say. I'm not a father, I'm a parent. Yeah, we're all parents, of course.
That precedes the
But like you
title.
said, there are roles.
In a 2-parent household, you forgot what I said. A 2-parent household, otherwise you're just a parent, G.
Okay.
It's simple. People don't want to be simple. They want to be complex.
Sure.
It's all good, though. Whatever.
Okay.
That's it?
Yeah.
So shout out to all the mamas. The mamas, the mothers, the grannies.
To you, the daddies, too.
See, that's that bullshit.
You said the dads. Hey.
Well, we were...
You said...
See,
there's nothing wrong with celebrating
America
them as
in the
well.
world,
So
America
them
in
as
the
well.
world, America
Don't
in the
forget
world,
about them.
everybody that's listening. No, that's why people make me cuss, because it be
Don't forget about them.
It be little shit like that. Like it just
don't
be
forget
little,
about the brothers like you. Is all I'm saying.
I don't give a damn. I do this shit for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this shit for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do is for me. Everything I do is for me. When I say me, it's my family. I don't do this shit for nothing. So shit, if I get love, can't no other punk motherfucker tell me that I don't get the love. It's just period, point blank. I don't give a damn who you, anybody else, my mama, you know what I'm saying, my daddy, my grandma, anybody. Lord rest their soul. Can't nobody tell me what I don't deserve. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna stand up for the shit. You gonna give it to me, you gonna give it to me. You know what I mean? Because your opinion in your mind is that it is what it is. But shit, you know what I mean? Some people think too highly of themselves. That's all. Mother, father, pastor, motherfucking politician, basketball coach, all these motherfuckers. It is what it is. I see where we need more mamas to step the fuck up more than anything. Daddies ain't been shit for a long time. So therefore, this new wave of daddies that is holding things down, they ain't special. They just doing what's supposed to have happened. But there's a lot of mamas that's done dropped the ball right now. That's why we're in the predicament we are in right now. You know what I mean? These mamas ain't even praying for nobody no more. They only praying for their kids. These mamas only worried about their kids. Their kids is the best. Ain't everybody else ain't shit. You know what I mean? That's how these mamas send their kids to school every damn day. You know that and I know that.
But do you think
it's messed up, fam?
Let me ask you this, because you say the mothers have just, and I'm assuming you're probably talking about, I don't know if are you talking about single moms?
Mothers, period, and drop the fucking ball. Period. Period.
But could it be because there's so much on a mother, so much that she has to do, not having a support system, you know, and just the weight of the world is on her shoulders, and she's got so much on her plate, and it's like, sometimes you drop a little bit, and then sometimes you drop a lot. So, I mean, could that be the reason why?
I have no idea. I'm not a mother. Remember? I don't know how to be no mama, so I couldn't tell you.
You said the mothers dropped the ball, so
they do
saying.
Shit is facts. Nigga, you go to
I'm just
Kelly,
saying.
don't act like you. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. She bugging out tonight, Joe.
I'm saying mothers dropped the ball. Maybe a lot of mothers are just like, you know what? It can't be on me anymore.
Let's do an unscientific poll. How many mamas you know handling business? Just think in your head. A whole bunch, right? Mm-hmm. How many daddies you know ain't shit? A whole bunch, right? Yes. Now, period. So now the shit needs to change, because what's happening is a lot more daddies stepping up and doing what they're supposed to do for their children than the mamas, and it's starting to balance out, and that's why everything is messed up, fam. We don't have the grandmas no more. Grandma in the club now. I ain't watching shit. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
The family dynamic has changed.
That's why I said.
But the family dynamic is never really.
Kelly.
I mean, it's just.
Kelly.
It's been like that for a long time.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. All I know is what I know, and that's it. I can't even. I'm not in the business of enlightening nobody no more, because I don't know. I just pay attention a little bit more, and I see what it is. Of course, we got kids that come from 2-parent household that ain't shit. You know what I mean? And we got kids that come from one parent, not one mother, one father, one parent households that be legit. Mm-hmm. And if you talk to them, they wouldn't want to know other way. You got to think sometimes the other parent not being there is a blessing, and God made it that way. Mm-hmm. So quit talking about what people don't have. And I ain't got this and I ain't got that shit. Make it work. How about you chilling and one nigga that's smelling behind you? Why don't you give him a chance and stop waiting for the rich Green Bay Packer to come get your ass, because your ass is washed up. You too old. He got young cooch. You don't want your vintage vagina. Figure it out. And for the dudes, stop waiting for the one chick with the fat ass that give you the boss head. She ain't around. You might got to take the one with the okay head and look halfway decent on a good day and be done with it. Figure it out. As long as she compatible with you, she respect your children, he respect your children, this is what it is. You ain't finding what you're looking for. It's just the reason why your ass by yourself. Period.
I guess maybe we'll talk about this on another. I want to know how do we rebuild the family structure?
Oh, it's real easy. Better follow the Nation of Islam. Their rules, some of their rules and laws. That's what black people can use to get together. Period. To make everything right in our community. If we follow this day-based laws and stuff and try to do some of that and clean some of this stuff up and self-police ourselves, period. That's all we got to do. Follow the nation rules. We ain't got to follow everything because everybody don't agree with everything the nation say. So I don't. So it is what it is. But they got some base guidelines that if we apply that to the black community, we'll be okay.
I guess my next question would be: are we too far gone?
Never. We're never too far gone.
To kind of just because the mentality of people, their minds are not even there. You know what I'm saying? Their mentality is so far off that they don't have a clue as to or inkling of how it should be, because you have generations and generations and generations of families where this has been the structure. Well,
think about it. Back in the day when we grew up, we had the parents can call our grandmama from across the street. Dwayne down, woo, doing this. They looking out the window. My grandma, Dwayne, and I coming home, it's over. Somebody already told on me, nah, you can't say nothing to nobody, kid on the block. What did you say to my motherfucking kid? Bitch, I'll beat y'all, whoop y'all. Like, wait a minute. I'm just telling you, he was down there being disrespectful. My kid ain't, because you can't tell a black woman shit about her kids. Now, back in the days, you could. Now you can't tell a black woman nothing about your kid. Your daughter is this, your son is this and that. And then they get this false ass hope of who their kids is in their head. And they're going to be so disappointed when them kids get grown and old and expose the shit they was doing while they was so supposedly being God's gift to the world. You know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of shit. That's why I don't like drinking sangria. Neither sangria, you got to drink too much of this.
No, that's interesting that you were saying that, because we were having a conversation at work the other day. And one of my coworkers was saying something about
this shit is good, though.
Back when he was in school, if kids got in trouble at school, this was back in the day when we had corporal punishment. You would go.
Can't drink this shit. This is it. No more sangria.
You would go. The kids had to go in the back room and stand back there with their hand hanging out, right? Because eventually, sometimes the teacher would come on back there with the ruler and pop your hand.
Yeah, we need to go back to corporal punishment. I believe that shit.
But listen, so he was saying that when the teacher, whenever they had parent-teacher conferences, or if the mother comes in, because back then the mothers came in. The mothers would come in.
Because the daddies was at work.
Because dads were at work, of course. But the mother would come in. And at that time, you stand right there by your mother. And back then, when the teacher talked, everybody got silent. The mother would listen, and the child would listen, and the child wouldn't interrupt. Right now, nowadays, your mama standing here, the child standing there, the teacher talking, and the kid is just, nope, but I ain't do that.
Because you can't
tell.
And
the parent ain't said nothing. The parent gonna let the kids interrupt and talk. It's just those levels of respect and those dynamics of how everything has changed. Just the culture is different. So I don't know. That's why I'm like, how do we get back to those type of things? You know,
if the church is doing their damn job instead of trying to get everybody money, we'd be okay. There's no, you know how many kids nowadays don't go to church? They don't go to church. They have no relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? Period. They got is their phone.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but
there's no spirituality whatsoever in a lot of homes. There's no sense of belonging to, or I don't want to say accountability, but somewhat, an accountability.
Absolutely.
Or
that is what it is.
Looking for, believing that there's more to this world than just me, and some of the things that happen and take place in this world are governed by spirituality and what happens. So yeah, I agree. There's not enough of that.
All right.
Definitely not enough.
All right.
No acknowledgement for it at all.
All right. So I have 4. My song of the week, Boys the Man, Mama, whatever the hell the name of that song was.
Yes.
That was a good song. That was a song. I think it was in Soul Food, the movie, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it was.
It's a great song.
It is.
Of course, Tupac, Dear Mama, when I got married, that was the song I danced with my mama, crying on the damn dance floor.
Oh, that's
Couldn't couldn't even finish the dance. And then when she got married, Lovely Day by Bill Withers, crying on the dance floor again with her mother's son dance. So, absolutely. Wow. One of the best days of my life, my mama got married, yo. She didn't get married, she was 50, son, like I said. I get everything, all the rules and regulations I be getting, I pay attention to what my mama do, and I make them from a male perspective, and that's why I'm all right.
Your mother got married when it was time for her
50.
to get married.
I don't give a fuck what you said.
It was time
I got
for
a
her
number
to get
in my
married.
50.
Don't roll with the number.
Shit, you crazy.
It's all
See
about.
what I'm saying?
It's all about the time.
America and the world. Y'all hear
purpose
this?
Time. That was her purpose time. Okay.
Whatever. I don't believe that shit.
That was her purpose time.
I don't believe that. She had the number
And
picking her
knew.
head. I know.
She knew when it was. She knew when it was time.
I'm passing this message down to my children.
She knew when it was time, and her husband knew when it was time, and it just so happened they were in sync.
Nope. Live your life, G. Don't have no babies with no punk bitch. Don't have no babies by no sucking nigga. Bella, don't get pregnant by no Milwaukee nigga, fam. Your life is over. Period. My boys, don't have no baby by no punk cold man out here, man, who mama ain't shit. Look at her mama. That's what she gonna look like. That's what she gonna be like. Keep that rubber on. Matter of fact, you ain't even supposed to be having sex like that. Straight up.
It's not important.
Got the rules and regulations.
So much stuff to do. So much more stuff you can do.
So, quote of the week. Pour out some liquor and I reminisce. Go through the drama. I can always depend on my mama, nigga. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. That's my mama, nigga, from Tupac. My mama. Mary Nelson Tate, nigga. My mama. That's it. Kelly made me cuss tonight, y'all. I'm a Ramadan. I gave up cussing, hard liquor, beer, all the meat, and I'm doing good. Man, telling you, I'm cold in that kitchen. Keep telling Kelz I'm cold.
Ramadan. Okay, so you practice that for the purpose of what?
Spirituality first. That's my meditation. That's my New Year discipline, my sacrifice, my dedication, what it is to work hard because you're dealing with your body, your inner thoughts and your inner needs, and just understanding the world and everything that's going on with the with these battles that we face. Okay. And, you know, I look at it as my new year. When I come out of Ramadan, my whole perspective have changed, like a 30-day meditation for me. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Christian. Whatever, I take a little bit out of every religion because it's all one religion. Only fools will sit there and think God is monolithic, like it's just one group. No, remember, the world was in one whole piece. It was called Pangea, and throughout time, the world got to separate and spread it out. That's why you can look at South America and see where it fit right into Africa like a puzzle. So when the world separated, those people, those religions had to adapt to their environment and everything it is. That's why you got all these different type of people. But they call it the Asiatic black man for a reason because that's the original man. So we can sit here and talk that all day, but just knowledge of self and understanding, I know all of that. You know what I mean? But also, I know how Islam came into Africa. Well, everything started in Africa, but once again, when it came in from when man started keeping notes in the 8th century, and it's like you either got to be down with Islam or die by the sword, then that's where it is what it is. Same way with Christianity to a certain degree, but Christianity also went on their crusade. So shout out to everybody that's practicing Ramadan and all the Muslims in the world, and specifically here in America, because they ostracized because of their faith. It has nothing to do with anything else but their faith and what they look like. And most of the Muslim brothers and sisters dark like us, so we don't look like them. You know what I mean? That's why I still don't understand how people can run a Christianity like that's what you're supposed to be doing. Because that cross they pray to, they got a circle around it, and that's really the astrological cross, and we can get in and break it down. All that, but I ain't gonna do it. That's a whole nother show. Yeah, but you asked, I'm telling you.
That's not love affair discussions. That's something else.
That is love affair discussion. Love affair with God. Love affair with spirituality. That's what love affair is about.
Okay.
We talked about it. What did it say? What did it say in the thing? Love affair is defined as an intense enthusiasm or liking for something. So these people like they church. They don't so much like their religion. They like the church they go to. So it is what it is. But yeah, Ramadan, I challenge anybody to do it. It's a great thing, though. You got to do it the right way because you can gain a lot of weight because you binge eat at the nighttime. But also you can lose some weight if you do it the right way. Like it is what it is.
So you eat at night?
They eat at night. And when sun up to sundown. So today sunset was 8:05, I believe, 8:05. but I didn't eat the 9 because now my body's conditioned. All I need is water. I need water, and I got a mixture of dried cranberries and a nut blend, and I eat right away, and I'm good just off of that.
So is that just like fasting during the day? Just fasting from
no eating, no sex, no drinking, no smoking, no nothing, no kissing, no gum, no nothing. Like if you was my woman, I'll be able to peck you. I can't tongue kiss you because I'll break my fast. Because if I start tongue kissing you, then I'm already. It's like the Bible when they say, if you think about it, you might as well do it, right? Because the thought enter your head, which is why the Bible. Come on, I think I want some coochie. Think I want some coochie. Think I want to do something since in my head is over with. Like, man, I don't know about that. I don't know. So, but yeah.
So then you will finish in 30 days?
30 days, baby.
And you have what, a new perspective?
That's a new perspective on everything. Get breaking. That's not just my new year. Because you got to think about it. Poor people cannot get a glass of water when they want. Poor people can't go in the refrigerator and say, hey, I want some filet mignon. They ain't got that. And back in the days in Arabia and all that stuff, and in the Middle East, all the rich people wasn't sharing with the poor people. So this is one of the 5 pillars of Islam that you practice Ramadan. You can't practice if you're traveling, can't practice if you're a kid, can't practice if you're elderly though. But any healthy person is supposed to do it.
You said if you're traveling?
Yeah, like if I was going to Missouri, I'm not supposed to fast because you need to be able to hydrate and all those type of things and eat because you're traveling.
Yeah.
But we're also talking about when the Quran was written. This is the day when Allah gave the Quran to Muhammad, right? During these 30 days. You ever read the Quran?
Never read it.
The Quran is
maybe I have read bits and pieces of it when I was younger.
But the same stories of the Bible, just with different names.
Yeah, that's pretty much how.
I just that let you know though. It's the same thing.
The Quran, the Bible, the Torah is pretty much all like
the same
that.
thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't
just
see
different. Yeah.
So tell me why they dislike each other. And the thing with the Muslims, they only dislike you once you come at them though. You know what I mean? They peaceful people. But when the Christians come at them all, I'm blowing up everything. Jihad. I'm gonna strap a bomb to myself for Allah and blow up everything. Well, that's a strong faith. That's a strong faith right there for your God, for your supreme being. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess the issue with that is they take out people, people out.
Because they guys say that's what you're supposed to do.
Because that's what they say. God says that they should do.
And just come in, don't cross.
So then that thought has entered into their mind, and so then they will just.
Absolutely. For jihad, the holy war. Okay. The holy war, baby. Got to be ready. If they came and said, yo, we doing this, we doing that, where you think I'm going? I'm African traditional religion. People got to tap into Africa, Yoruba, Santeria, Vodun, not voodoo. Tap into that. See what's happening about the ancestor worship. All that stuff is combined into one supreme being. Like, people got to do they got to want to do it though, and not just listen to what your grandmama said. You can't listen to your grandmama that wore the black shoes, the white tube socks, and the blue jean dress. You can't listen to her. You can't listen. It was a different time frame. That don't fly nowadays.
Tube socks and a blue jean dress.
I'm just saying. I think it is what it is. Whatever you got to do. What I'm saying is you can't. Things has changed.
Yeah, I agree.
Things has changed, and you got to figure out what works for you and your children and your family. Like, I ain't got no problem with people saying I ain't going to church and watching TD Jakes. I ain't got no problem with that and watching on the internet. I ain't got no problem with that. You still worshiping in your way. Can't nobody tell you ain't doing the right thing. So that's it though. We real close. Okay, I'm good. Yo, shout out to Quan, but said some inspirational things to me today. He said he loves Kelly's voice, my homeboy. He said, "Man, I've been listening to the podcast, man." He said, "Once you get the sponsor, you good, fam." But I love Kelly's voice, man. I be listening to it, man. He give me the same thing everybody else said. Man, I need to get on the show. But I think he want to come on the Confidence in the Clutch joint, talk that sports. So I was like, "It's cool, man. Whatever, Quan, let me know."
He can come on this show.
Whatever that. Tell me one guest you got that you done said can come on the show. You ain't brought nobody on. You ain't called nobody in.
So many people.
Do your freaking job. Do your job.
Hold on, wait a minute. Now, there have been so many people that have said to you and I that they really want to come on this show.
Do your job.
So many people have said to me that they want to come on this show.
They be lying. They be lying.
But I do think that they be they do stretch the truth. I ain't going to say they lying. Because I don't know that they
can't
really want to get out there. Because we're on Facebook. I don't know if they really want to put themselves out there and,
No, this is like the first take of shit. I'm like Stephen A. I'm like Stephen A. and Charlamagne combined.
I would love to have somebody on this show just to kind of hear a different perspective, or just to hear what other people
so you tired of my perspective? You can get the hell out.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying we have our own perspectives.
What the hell
it would just be
about,
interesting to hear what someone else has to say. I'm put a vote up.
Kelly, is Kelly ready to go? Kelly need her own show anyway. She got to June 15th. Told you that.
June 15th.
June 15th. She gonna have her own damn show. I'm getting tired of this.
She ain't gonna disrespect the boss. My own show.
Disrespect the boss on air. I want new opinions. She laughed at the boss. See what I'm saying? This is wrong with people, kids.
I said new perspectives. Like the only time we have people really chime in is when we're on Facebook. That's it.
Y'all hear her?
I want to hear. I want somebody to go back and forth with us and talk about whatever it is that we talk about. Huh?
We don't have the same opinions and viewpoints. You have to align with me.
I said
because in the Bible say. You're supposed to align with the man, right? So we're going everything the Bible says, right?
I thought you align with your husband.
Oh, shit. I'm your husband of this show.
Oh, Lord.
You don't want to respect me as the boss. You're going to respect me as your husband, girl.
Oh, it's time to go. I can't even take it, y'all. So shit. Okay. Like, really?
Listen, if I can't be your boss, then, you know what I'm saying? If you laughed when I said when the boss says something, my boss. Everybody there today, they gonna kick you off. They gonna say, "Get her out of here."
All I said was,
they gonna say, "Get her ass out of here."
Not if
folks.
it's a lot of people like Quan that want to hear what I gotta say, or
he
just
said you got a nice voice.
He
didn't say he want to hear what you gotta say. He said you got a nice voice.
Okay, that's fine.
You got a nice voice,
Maybe
Kelly.
He wants to hear my voice, and that's fine.
You
if he wants to hear my voice, then I'm sure there's a lot of other people. That
Quan, you might not hear her voice too much longer after today. She done disrespected the whole fam. Who you with?
Who you with?
Who you with? Yeah.
Anyways, all I'm saying is it would just be nice to have somebody on.
Yeah, we're going to get you a whole bunch of opinions. You right.
I'm talking about this show here.
No, this show finna be dead because Kelly done messed it up. She done tainted it. Talking about, I need some new opinions. My opinion only
I said another perspective.
Freaking matters.
Another perspective? That's all I'm asking for.
You don't like when I give you different perspectives outside of yours, honey bunches of oats. You done?
It's your opinion, and so I don't. It's not that I don't like it. It's your opinion.
You finished or you done?
And that's how you feel. Because the last time I checked, that is how you feel. So that's just it. That's what it is. I mean, what? I can't. I do not get upset and angry because people have opinions. I love it. I love that you have your own beautiful mind, just like I do. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
Sound like a lot of fluff, Kelz, but I love you anyway.
Fluff?
Yeah.
I got some fluff for you.
Show it to me then, baby. Yeah, we done now. Okay, yes. Yes, whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, I want to see this fluff. Oh, I like fluff. You got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice-based confidence, pressure-made diamonds. I might not read the rest of this to see the fluff.
You want to see the fluff?
Absolutely, yes. Stay sucker-free as long as I can have it my way. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Go ball or buzz. You can't fit in when you standing out. Just tell her to do her job. Somebody, please. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and that Confidence. And then Klutch.podbean.com. You said we all got roles, right? Subscribe, rate, and review. That bell button to get notification new episodes. And when we go live, it's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Candy K. And Kelly's new show coming up soon because her ass is finna get.
Hey, happy Mother's Day.
Fuck Mother's Day. No, happy Mother's Day. Overrated ass holiday, though. Just like Father's Day, Valentine's Day. Sweetest Day, Thanksgiving. Like, the only holidays that matters are the ones for the kids. And, you know, some people, the Christians, don't want their kids doing, how about this? Then we going on this. Christians don't want their children participating on Halloween because it's a pagan holiday, right? Whatever, according to them. But then they allow their kids to celebrate Christmas, and Christmas is down there a pagan holiday because Jesus was born in September.
Easter.
But we can define that because it's aligned with the calendar. Easter's pretty much defined. We can say that's a real, legit holiday.
Well, there's some other things behind it. The name.
Yeah, okay, well, if we want to throw Easter up in there too, but it's just funny with Christians and how they do.
Hey, listen. People do whatever they want to do.
Actually, whatever the hell I just said, that was from down south. I don't even know what just. I tried to say absolutely. I said absolute. Bye, Kelly.
Wait a minute.
Can I end the show? Can we? Because I got to get off this joint. I don't know what the hell I just said. I said absolute. Well, I don't know what I said. So, whatever.
We got one person. Okay.
Yeah. Bye, Kelly.
See ya.
3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.